So I am KB with Nerdophiles. How are you all?
Hello,
Hi
hello.
there.
Oh my goodness. Lovely to see you. Listen, this season is wild, still as wild as the first
hmm
one, but for me, with a lot more depth and heart this season. So I find that this season is really about evolution and your characters kind of ultimately grieving what was in an attempt to create the life that they want on their own terms. But of course, that's not without drama or pain. So, for each of you, I'd love for you to just share what the greatest thing your character has to sacrifice this season is and how that really shapes or alters their ability to love. And I will start with you, Sarah, to talk about Billy.
Why are you starting with me? Why can't you start on this side? Like, why are you always... No, it's all good. I think for Billy, she's the kind of person, I think she really it feels like she had her life planned out. She really wanted to, be married at a certain age. Like she always dreamed of her wedding. She's telling Cooper, like she had a little box where she just kept all of her little goals in when she was a little girl. And that included marriage and kids and the house and all of the other stuff. I think for her, the thing that she's mourning is the fairy tale that she dreamed of. Like maybe it didn't work out in that way, but it's a different kind of fairy tale. And that is perfect unto itself for what it is. And I think also just realizing that, she's wanted to go back to school. She's wanted to finish her degree. She gets to do all of those things for herself. She gets to be the working mother. And I think in the end, she also gets sort of the biggest piece of her heart, and her wish fulfillment does come true, and the truest self at the very end.
Ooh. And so for you, Margaret, just chatting a little bit about Sasha and kind of like what she has to sacrifice and how that shapes and alters her ability to love.
Absolutely. In season 2, what's really wonderful is that we get some more of Sasha's backstory. We get more than just the party girl and the best friend. We see how her relationship with her grandmother, who's one of the most important people in her life, really shapes her thinking around love and her expectations and her desires around love, and also her expectations and desires around her career. And I think one of the biggest lessons or charts of growth that we have with season 2 for her is kind of letting go of those lessons. Even though they've served her so well, they are very much indelible to how she's arrived at this moment today and how she's so successful today. They're no longer useful in the way that she's been holding on to them, and she's got to release them in order to accept her next level of actualization, of self-actualization, and of joy and of love, and it's really exciting to see her open up to that experience and to be untethered by that experience.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, learning when the right time is to release something in order
Yes,
to move into the next phase.
absolutely.
Um, and last but not least, Adam, can you talk a little bit about, Brad and what he has to sacrifice this season and how that shapes or, alters his ability to love?
I mean, it's a sacrifice. It's trying to find peace with having a life without Billy, and that alters his. He can't fully commit to his now present life with someone else, right? It's like he can't give her his all because majority of him, is with Billy, whether she's there or not. So that's what's hard. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like he's trying to commit and make that his life, but his heart won't allow it. So that's a tough one for him.
Man, well, I think that you guys did a wonderful job this season.
Thank
So
you.
many lessons, so many layers, so much depth, and so much growth, which we love to see. So just thank you all for taking time to chat with Nerdophiles. Really appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank
so
Thank
much.
you.
you.